Scene script. Picture this. You're riding in a self-driving car, and suddenly two obstacles appear. A group of pedestrians on one side and a concrete wall on the other. The car must make a decision, but what should it choose? This isn't some far-off sci-fi scenario. This is the reality of artificial intelligence, or AI. It's an ethical dilemma, a question of right and wrong that we must address as we move forward in this age of technological advancement. AI isn't some futuristic robot with a mind of its own. It's a computer program, a set of algorithms, that processes data and makes decisions based on that data. In the case of the self-driving car, it's processing countless pieces of information every second: the speed of the car, the distance to the obstacles, the weather conditions, and it's using that information to make a decision. But here's the kicker. AI is only as good as the data it's given. If that data is biased in some way, the decisions that AI makes can also be biased. This is known as algorithmic bias, and it's a major ethical concern when it comes to AI. Imagine, for instance, that the self-driving car has been programmed with an algorithm that prioritizes the safety of the car's passengers above all else. This might seem logical, but what happens when that algorithm has to choose between hitting a group of pedestrians and crashing into a wall? Suddenly, that algorithm doesn't seem so ethical. Or what if the algorithm has been trained on data that's skewed towards certain demographics? What if it's more likely to hit a pedestrian of a certain age, gender, or race because of biases in the data it was trained on? These are the kind of ethical dilemmas that we're facing as we integrate AI into our everyday lives. This is just one example of the many ethical dilemmas posed by artificial intelligence. But how does AI make these decisions? And can these decisions be biased? As we delve deeper into this topic, let's keep these questions in mind, because they're not just hypotheticals, they're real issues that we need to address as we shape the future of AI. So, how does AI make decisions? It's all about algorithms, a set of rules or operations that a computer follows to solve a problem. Think of an algorithm like a recipe. It's a step-by-step guide that tells the computer what to do. In the case of AI, these algorithms are used to process data, make predictions, and ultimately, make decisions. But here's the catch. These algorithms are created by humans, and humans, as we know, can be biased. This bias can seep into the algorithms and consequently, the decisions that AI makes. Let's break this down with a real-world example. Consider facial recognition technology. It's becoming increasingly prevalent, from unlocking our smartphones to identifying suspects in criminal investigations. But it's not perfect. In fact, multiple studies have shown that these systems are more likely to misidentify people of certain ethnicities. Why does this happen? Because the data sets used to train these algorithms can be biased. If the majority of faces in the dataset are of one particular race or gender, the algorithm becomes better at identifying those faces and less accurate at identifying others. This is an example of bias in AI algorithms. So what's the impact? Well, imagine being wrongfully accused of a crime because a biased algorithm misidentified you, or being overlooked for a job because an AI that sifted through resumes was trained on data that favored a certain demographic. These situations are not just hypotheticals, they've happened and continue to happen. Bias in AI algorithms is a significant ethical issue. It undermines the fairness and impartiality that we expect from these systems. It can perpetuate existing inequalities and even create new ones. So we have to be vigilant. We have to scrutinize the data sets that train these algorithms. We have to push for diversity and inclusion in AI development. We have to demand transparency and accountability from those who create and deploy these systems. As you can see, even AI can have biases. But what about our privacy? Can AI invade that too? Privacy is a fundamental human right. But in an age of AI, can we truly protect it? Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a double-edged sword. It can simplify our lives, but it also has the potential to invade our privacy in ways we may not even realize. You see, AI is a master data collector and analyzer. It thrives on information. The more it has, the better it becomes. Let's take a look at how AI can potentially invade our privacy. Have you ever wondered how those personalized ads seem to know exactly what you've been thinking about buying? You might have been browsing for a new pair of shoes, and then, suddenly, ads for those shoes start popping up everywhere you go online. This isn't a coincidence. AI algorithms are at play here. They analyze your browsing history, make sense of your preferences, and then tailor ads specifically for you. But it doesn't stop there. Voice assistants like Alexa or Siri are also AIs. They're always listening, ready to jump into action at a moment's notice. But what happens to all the conversations they overhear? While these assistants are designed to respect your privacy, the potential for misuse is certainly there. And what about facial recognition technology? AI-powered cameras can identify us in a crowd, link us to our online profiles, and track our movements. While this can be helpful in some situations, like finding a lost child in a busy mall, it also raises serious privacy concerns. This is the age of AI, where our every click, word, and movement can potentially be tracked, analyzed, and used. But it's important to remember that AI is just a tool. It's the people who design and use these tools that ultimately decide how they impact our privacy. We can't ignore the potential of AI, but we must also be vigilant in protecting our privacy. It's a delicate balance, and one that society is still figuring out. AI's potential to invade our privacy is concerning, but there's another issue. Could AI take our jobs? Imagine going to work one day and finding out that a machine has taken your job. Sounds far-fetched? Not in the world of AI. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is revolutionizing our world in ways we may not even realize. Its impact on employment is one such area that's stirring up a whirlwind of discussions. Let's delve into this a bit more. Consider the manufacturing sector, where AI-powered robots are automating repetitive tasks that were once performed by humans. Assembly lines are becoming more efficient and fewer errors are being made. But on the flip side, this means that jobs in these areas are becoming obsolete. Or take the realm of customer service. AI chatbots can now handle customer queries round the clock, without breaks, holidays, or even a salary. As a result, companies can save a significant amount on employee costs. But what happens to the customer service representatives who once held these roles? But it's not all doom and gloom. While AI may automate certain tasks, it also has the potential to create new jobs and industries. For example, as AI technologies evolve, there will be a growing need for AI specialists, individuals who can design, maintain, and improve these systems. Moreover, AI can free up humans to focus on tasks that require a higher level of creativity, emotional intelligence, and strategic thinking, skills that AI currently cannot replicate. This opens up opportunities for new roles that we may not have even imagined yet. And let's not forget about the industries that AI could spawn. Just as the internet gave rise to e-commerce, social media, and many other industries, AI could lead to the creation of entirely new sectors, providing jobs that don't even exist today. In conclusion, AI's impact on employment is not a simple black and white issue. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, AI can lead to job losses as tasks become automated. On the other hand, it can also pave the way for new jobs and industries. AI's impact on employment is a double-edged sword. It can take away jobs, but it can also create new ones. But what does all this mean for society? AI is not just a technological issue, it's a societal one too. Indeed, the ripple effects of artificial intelligence are felt far and wide, touching every aspect of our lives. The broader implications of AI on society are as vast as they are profound. Let's take a look at the potential benefits first. AI has the power to revolutionize industries, optimize processes, and even predict future trends. In healthcare, AI can help doctors diagnose diseases more accurately and quickly. In education, personalized learning experiences can be created thanks to AI's ability to understand individual learning patterns. And let's not forget about AI's potential in tackling global challenges such as climate change, where it can analyze vast amounts of data to help us understand and mitigate the effects. But with great power comes great responsibility. The drawbacks of AI are equally significant. The most pressing concern is that AI systems are often only as unbiased as the data they're trained on. If the data is skewed, the AI's decisions could perpetuate harmful biases. Moreover, the potential for AI to infringe on our privacy is a growing concern. As AI becomes more integrated into our daily lives, how do we ensure our personal information remains secure? And then there's the question of accountability. If an AI system makes a mistake, who's to blame? The developer, the user, the company? It's a gray area that needs to be addressed. Lastly, the ethical use of AI is a topic that cannot be overlooked. As we become more reliant on these systems, we need to ensure they are used ethically and responsibly. This includes being transparent about how they work, ensuring they are fair and unbiased, and considering their impact on society as a whole. AI holds immense potential, but it also poses ethical dilemmas. What do you think? How should we navigate these issues? Join the discussion in the comments below. Remember, your voice matters. It's up to us to shape the future of AI, to ensure it benefits all of society and doesn't just serve the interests of a select few.